So, welcome to another episode of Indisputable Evidence. I'm your co-host, Anthony Beck, along with my other co-hosts,
Jerry Brown.
And the man without representation on the previous logo.
Hey, wait, this is on the other podcast though, y'all. We are one. Indisputable is one.
We are one. That's what I love about this. We are one.
We are one. We are unison.
Here we go.
Y'all gotta make sure y'all put Marcus on it for the other one though, because
man,
my boy's starving. He hungry. He want it.
This man feeling like Jaylen Brown, bro. I'm so sorry.
I'm just a man without representation. I'm a faceless individual. Who am I without a face?
That's true. That's true.
Oh no, not that. Sorry, y'all. Oh, let's introduce our other co-host who's actually here tonight. Thankfully. Introduce yourself, sir.
That man froze, ain't he?
He's frozen.
Darn.
Yeah.
It's your boy Darnell. So glad we up here. We ready to go.
Oh man.
I had y'all for a second.
Yeah,
That
bro,
me scared
Adam
because
and
the audio wasn't working earlier when we was trying to get on here. And I was like, damn, man, this man froze. But we just not gonna have you today. But you a bitch ass nigga for scaring us like that. But that's okay. We love you regardless.
Glad the technology working in some aspects, so we can at least get something tonight.
Right.
Exactly.
We got a good show for y'all tonight. We'll recap the first weekend of the tournament. Let's just be honest. Yeah, thanks a lot, Fairleigh Dickinson, for killing everybody's bracket. Literally killing everybody's bracket, because once that happened, there were no more perfect brackets. Not a single soul picked them.
It was quite disgusting what my bracket did, bro.
I think, bro, dude, the first two games literally killed everybody, bro.
Yeah, the first,
and then like the stragant guys who just pick out anything lost in the second day. It's incredible. Never seen something like this.
You know what happened to my bracket?
Literally tear it up, throw it away, call it a day. Honestly, because I'm at a whopping 88%, so I'm not doing too bad. But again,
88%. I didn't even check to see what I was on. Real quick. Hold on. I gotta check mine, because the last
80 pissing me off, bro. This man.
I'm at a cool 88%. I got enough of the matchups correct for the second round, so like that's probably what ended up taking me through.
I want to see what my life be like. This is what my life look like. Look at this.
Oh yeah, you're cooked, bro. You're cooked. Yeah.
now,
You want to know what my life be like? Hold on.
my question is real quick. How is that my fault?
This what my life like. Y'all see it?
Oh, see, let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you, man. So I was a little bit suspicious with Kansas. A little bit. Reason being, their top player. I didn't know how far he could take them. Very, very good young player, though. I didn't know how far he could take them. So.
They got the worst possible 8-9 matchup they could have gotten. Like Arkansas is not an 8-9 seed. They're more like a 4 talent wise, but they got hurt a lot, like throughout the year, and then they kind of got together and got healthier. And Arkansas always makes runs at the tournament, like with Musselman.
I will say this: my bracket is at 70% right now.
That's
but
fair.
I will also say this: I'm still a little bit intact.
Half my Final Four is gone. I have Marquette in the Final Four.
Yeah, my Final Four. Yeah, I had Marquette in mine. I still have 3 of the 4 teams left.
Tom Izzo can burn in hell. No,
I still have Houston and UCLA in it, but Marquette pretty much decided to fumble the bag.
That's, can we talk about that side of the bracket being an absolute bucket of chaos?
Yeah, first, shout out to Furman for doing the Lord's work and getting Virginia up out of there. because I couldn't hold seeing another Tony Bennett coach team barely be able to score.
Who would y'all say? Who would y'all say has been the most surprising team for y'all in the tournament?
Princeton, and it's not
That's
close.
easy.
That's easily Princeton, because and first of all, shout out to the nerds. And we're gonna stop. This is the time where you just stop dissing the nerds. That they are not playing no more. They are sick of the slander, and they showing y'all on the basketball court.
I know for sure. It's like they're not even just winning. Like they're running away with these games.
Pulling folks out.
They look like a top 5 team in the country, which is crazy.
Bro, I'm so disappointed in Purdue. Like I knew they were frauds, but
Not to that level.
that's a whole different like.
What causes every person on your team to turn into Ben Simmons mid game?
It's like my expectations weren't high, but holy fuck, were they terrible at the guard spot that day? They couldn't have anything.
And like
Guards, I forgot his name already. That's how
last
irrelevant they are now. Yeah, that's how irrelevant they are now. Had 7 turnovers by himself.
By himself.
and bro, and why are you at 7 feet tall? If you get the ball in the post, why are you putting the ball down? Please turn around and just lay the ball up.
You're 7'4". Fuck 7 feet. You're 7'4".
The
Yeah,
tallest
that nigga's the biggest bum, bro. Biggest bum.
He's gonna be player of the year. He earning all that stuff, but like, bro, don't put the ball down.
He's
'cause
putting
he
the
got
ball down.
swarmed.
The tallest player on the floor for Fairleigh Dickinson was like 6'7".
Mm-hmm.
If and that's being generous. I don't even know if he was 6'7".
Like they more or less just let him score, and they realize no one else is gonna be a factor. Because every time they had like kick out threes, which is what Purdue likes to do a lot, clank, dumb turnover, clank, can't get the ball up the court because the pressure is beating their asses, clank. Like it was a continuous cycle. Like Fridays didn't even play that well offensively. They didn't really make that many shots.
Purdue lost the game.
Terrible.
Purdue lost.
Fucking bad. Like, Matt Painter, it's time for a dialogue, my boy.
Yo, yeah.
Now, also, what's surprising but not necessarily surprising, I'm gonna pat myself on the back here.
Of course you are.
I mean, I don't want to do this, but you know,
Bullshit.
I really don't. I really don't. I don't like bragging. I don't. I truly don't.
Sounds like some cap right there.
Sounds like big cat.
But all I'll say is this: check the date. January 23rd, 2023.
Oh, that's a beautiful prediction.
2 sleeper teams to watch down the stretch.
Man, that was spot on, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And read the reasoning why for both.
I mean, anyone could have said about Michigan State. This is what they do at this point.
They really.
I didn't expect it, man. I didn't expect it.
Neither did I, but like it's also not surprising on one part because if they get past the first round, they usually are liable to do something. And especially if it's in a bracket that's absolutely chaotic, they usually find a way to backdoor their way in to like the Elite Eight.
All I know is if you give Tom Izzo a tough guard that drives to the basket, he's getting to the Elite Eight. Like it's not even a question, bro. Every year.
But
I thought Marquette would have had it done, man. Regardless of what happened in that first round matchup, but
I honestly, Marcus, don't know why you didn't. I don't know why y'all didn't expect it because, like Marcus just laid out, it happens they do this every year. They'll get like a 7 seed or something. They could be as terrible all year long, inconsistent, get a 7 seed. All of a sudden, they're in the Elite Eight. They do it all the time. Like I understand why, because when you think about it, with Tom Izzo, the way he coaches his team, some of his teams, some years they already figured it out. They're just really good. It's clear they're one of the top teams. And then he has teams like this year where they're up and down all year. They're kind of trying to figure out what they need to do, how to be successful. And then it's always around the Big Ten tournament where they kind of start to figure it out. Now they lost a little bit earlier. I think they got to either quarterfinals or the semifinals of the Big Ten tournament. They lost right there, but you kind of saw them starting to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Happens all the time. Then the NCAA tournament comes, you look at the bracket there, and
They peak in the NCAA tournament.
They get in an interesting back, and you're like, you know what? They're starting to figure it out. And some of these teams, there's a few teams in the bracket on that side they're in. They haven't been there before. They take advantage of that. I mean, you have to. And then FAU,
Can you say that one more time?
let me tell y'all.
Wow. Amazing.
Let me tell y'all what Marcus and Darnell, especially you. Let me tell you what Marcus and Jerry did in our group text, which we got a handle in, by the way. They called me a hater for some reason.
Because you were.
Because you were hating
But you just saw the tweet from January. Like, how am I being a hater when I?
He just saw the tweet from January.
You definitely had us losing in the first round.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He did.
I did because I liked the way Memphis finished in the AAC tournament. Damn, what is that conference called at this point? The AAC tournament. It sounds stupid. American Athletic Conference. Come on, man, change that name.
We're Conference USA right now, sir.
Oh, it's Conference USA again. Oh, okay.
They're different conferences, but okay.
But I like in that tournament the way they beat Houston. Even though Marcus Sachs, I don't think he played, but still the way they played that game, I'm thinking, you know what? They got a little momentum. This is a pretty good matchup. Going to be a good game anyway. But I thought Kendrick Davis would be the difference maker in that game, and he kind of just he didn't play as well as I thought he would, and that play set up for the game-winning shot by FAU. That was one of the most beautiful plays I've seen.
Them boys balling. They was in the red.
We got shooters too. We got shooting that well now. That's the funny part.
Whole team can shoot, bro. Crazy, man.
Bro, they had FAU has the spirit of Julian and Jerry right now, bro. They out there cooking, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yo, that nigga Jarnell Davis.
I didn't really bracket.
He's getting drafted. He should get drafted. That kid can play.
I don't know if he's getting drafted, but I don't know. He gonna get a big payday. He gonna get a big payday wherever he goes. If he comes back, NIL money. If he goes overseas.
I say Pat Riley.
Hey, Pat Riley gets somebody like him and turn him into a solid.
The about the FAU team, they're all sophomores.
I'm trying to get Pat Riley to trade for Trey Mann right now. So we want to put him on the back burner a little bit.
You still living the Trey Mann dream, I see.
Look, man, I'm just envisioning him on our roster right now. What he can do. But I didn't look at the bracket. Who does I forgot who FAU plays next.
They're containing Tennessee, so it might be done. It might be, yeah.
Look, Darnell.
But I'm gonna root for them.
The reason why I think FAU beats Tennessee is because Tennessee, they peaked in that last game. I know this team. They'll have a game where they shoot lights out. The next game, all right, they lost to Florida.
Jerry.
FAU beat Florida, by the way.
Hold on, Jerry. Real quick.
I'm using a transitive property. I don't care.
But
property.
Let me tell you why they lost to Florida. As bad as Florida was this year, do you not realize that they were still one of the top defensive teams in the country?
Who, Florida?
Yes.
And
by the way, that one guard, he is going to get drafted. AB, I remember we talked about it earlier. He is going to get drafted. Yeah, he's going to get drafted.
Kugel gone, bro. I ain't worried about that. He gone.
Out of here.
You said Kugel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't coming back, bro.
He gonna get drafted. Yeah, he gonna get drafted.
I will say though, what FAU does have
together. Hold on. Let me have a talk with some of my guys at the Gator Collective, see what kind of deal they can put together.
Honestly, he needs to just go to the draft. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just go.
I mean, he gonna be a second round pick, but like unless that NIL money is like,
Darnell, he not going if he's a second round pick. I can tell you that right now. He's not going if that's the case.
He gonna be a second round pick. So.
Yeah, he will, but he'll be a second round pick. But I don't think he'll go if he gets that projection. Then whatever NIL package they put together, I'm trying. Like I said, talk to Gator Collective people, see what kind of deal they put together. Because I need to see him and possibly Deedon Thomas if we can get him on campus. Need to see
me personally. If I'm a guy this year, I would stay in because 2024 is looking weak as hell.
Oh, true.
Like another guy from Duke. Actually, the Duke that point guard Tyrese Proctor. He should stay another year. He should definitely stay another year because I think he can be like a lottery pick next season, like top 10. He looked real good in that last game.
He did.
He's fluid, bro. He got a shot. He can drive to the basket. He has a bag at the basket.
Yeah. He was literally trying to drag them to victory, but like it just wasn't happening because no one.
And like he was playing like dog shit in the beginning of the year, and then he looked great like just every single game, just trying to improve, bro. So
can we talk about how late season Duke tricked everybody?
Yeah, they did. Them to beat Tennessee. I don't understand it. I don't know why I put my faith in them to beat Tennessee.
I had Duke winning it all, bro.
Yikes!
Pray for everybody.
I would say about Tennessee, I love how they play defense because they play fucking football out there, basically.
True shit.
You just said it. That's my reason for Tennessee beating FAU. But that game is going to be very close. Tennessee is going to be on pins and needles.
Why is it like this is some type of genius takeoff kid? But like seriously,
I'm just saying because they play football out there.
They do. They're grown ass men out there. Like best could be a tough defender.
Jalen Hyatt might be out there. Oh, we breaking the game up. Thank you.
Oh, other thing is though, I will say, Rick Barnes, if you don't make a foul for it this year in this bracket, bro,
you never.
Yo, it's literally set up. It's set up for them. It's set up. Literally set up for them.
Let me see. Because I got
bro. The runway is
out. And before we keep on going, Kyle Filipowski, you're a fraud, brother.
Oh, I was gonna ask you about that, Darnell. I mean, you feel like he got punked by grown men, and he's not it.
I think too many people just like they just think that like he can be like Lauri Markkanen, but you gotta be able to shoot to be Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, his shot is
that nigga couldn't shoot the whole year. The whole year he couldn't shoot.
And by the way, y'all, Tennessee screwed either way. Because if they get by FAU, you know who they get? The winner of Kansas State and Michigan State.
I
think they can beat them.
It just depends on matchups, man. I think.
I saw Kansas State. No, they're not beating them.
Oh, shout out Kansas State by the way for being Kentucky. That was a war.
Yeah.
Oh, that was crazy.
And shout out to former Gator Keontae Johnson for the dagger.
What I hate though right now in this bracket is that Gonzaga's just slowly just getting by, how they always do. I freaking hate Gonzaga.
I had them getting deep anyway.
Not this week.
Yeah, I think they lose to UCLA.
Clap.
I don't know about that because UCLA got some bad injuries, man.
Yo,
yeah, but
UCLA snapped in that last game though. Like
they did.
They did.
Someone's ankle also snapped in that game. Chris Singleton.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I still think they have enough to win that game. Now,
Amari Bailey masterclass.
Yeah.
Hey,
if Joanna's out there, he putting up 40.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. Amari Bailey been kind of cooking in the last couple games since like the Pac-12 tournament. He's come alive.
Now, real quick.
Jaime Hikers is pretty good too.
Yeah, player of the year. So they got a lot of firepower out there still.
Yeah, they still got guys out there from that Final Four team. They still got Tiger Campbell at point guard. That matters. Experience. Hawkins, obviously. Amari Bailey starting to come alive.
Yeah, very good player.
McClellan is a great defensive coach. Like they have enough to do it. It's just will the injuries catch up to them?
That's true.
The interesting one. The team that everybody's talking about right now. And you know what? We said this. The Arkansas Razorbacks, that comeback against Kansas was one of the most impressive comebacks I've seen.
They can be fun.
It was a fun game too. And the crazy thing is that we can score a foul out of the game with about 3 minutes left, and they still held down the fort.
Shout out Evo.
It's always a Debo that's messing everything up. Whether it's in Friday or Debo Samuel just cooking everybody. And that is Debo just cooking everybody. So, I mean, it's always a Debo. By the way, rest in peace, Tiny Lister. We miss you, dog. But Arkansas, this is the thing about them. They were so inconsistent all year long. But the thing is, they have enough talent to beat almost everybody in this tournament that's left.
They do.
They
just have to They just have to all together, and it looks like they're kind of starting to figure it out. Now they can't
shoot though. Like
yeah,
it's crazy.
Walls,
cannot shoot. Like
ugh.
it's bad.
He didn't shoot at all.
Debo went off though. He was snapping his fire shooter. Bro.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna say this. This is gonna
Rookie
be
Council too. Rookie
Yeah.
boy is real solid.
this is gonna be a tough matchup with UConn, but honestly, I think they can beat them.
I think they can.
And I love UConn a lot too. I love Sanogo. I love their wings. I love the backup bid that comes off the bench for them.
Hey, all I can say is that people slept on UConn. They thought they were a first round exit. I believed in them.
He ain't say all
And
that.
the boys.
The thing with UConn is they started off hot. They were like number 2 in the one point. Then conference play happened. You know how that goes.
They must like,
Yeah. They had a slip, but they ended up finishing strong though. So,
they did.
and I think they had a pretty solid team. I think that it was straight up their best team since for a little bit. So,
100%. Yeah. This is a contender. This is a legit Final Four team.
It is, but honestly, so is Arkansas. When you look at the talent they have, they still got a couple 5 stars on their team. The transfer portal, they hit the transfer portal.
And they always have seasons where like they're kind of underwhelming in the regular season when they get to a tournament where they start getting it together. You know how that goes. And Musselman's a hell of a tournament coach. Like we gotta start talking about that with Eric Musselman.
Yeah. The man took his shirt off and started doing the helicopter.
Oh, thought he was Petey Pablo out there.
Amazing.
In front of his wife, who by the way used to work for ESPN. Didn't know that until they said it. Yeah, she used to actually work at ESPN and at NFL Network. I didn't even know that until they mentioned. I was like, "What? Oh, okay."
that's actually pretty fire. I like that.
Too.
So, what game would y'all say has the? Well, let's talk about Xavier and Texas and Miami and Houston first before I ask a question. So,
Ooh, I got some thoughts there.
I don't know who's going to win Xavier in Texas. I'm leaning Texas.
I'm leaning Texas.
I'm
but
going
that
Texas.
team looks good. That Xavier team looks good though.
I love what Texas is doing right now. I really do. Xavier's
Yeah.
playing their asses off though. I will give them credit. They're doing really good. Like so, like their guard. What's his name? For Xavier.
Oof. That's his name.
I like Xavier a lot.
Yeah, I like
I
them a
really
lot.
do.
Yeah,
Soli Bum.
Yeah, Sule Boom. Yeah. Sule Boom. He's kind of been a little cold, but he started to kind of get going late in the game when they were already ahead, stuff like that. So hopefully you see some shots going down, and you get some confidence going into this game because they're gonna need him if they want to get to where they want to go. Now on the other side with Texas, Serge Rice is doing well. Prince DeSue drugged them to the across the finish line the last game because I think who they play last game?
Pitt.
Pitt, yeah.
Pitt gave him fits.
Pitt had no answer for DeSue though.
They did it. And they had that big lead, and all of a sudden Xavier goes like a crazy. I think it was like a 24-6 run or something like that.
Xavier can close a game, bro. They can close a game.
Yeah, if it's a close game between them and Texas, if I'm Texas, I'm a little worried because, like you said, they know how to close games. And when they do, when they get momentum, it is hard to stop them. It really is. Now, Houston and Miami, I got a Miami fan in my job, actually. I told her this morning when I got here, I was like, Indiana University got to be sick right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The men
for sure.
beat the brakes off of them. Then for the women to lose like that in the tournament, I was like, I know they got to be sick of this program right now. It was funny to watch though. By the way, I'm sitting there watching like they lose, and we were actually doing the swap in South Florida Athletics. And I'm watching that game like it was sitting like they lost this game. That campus is not going to be it's going to be some furniture moving on that campus. I swear I heard a couch get thrown out a window all the way down here. Now, I don't know if that room was true, but I heard that it happened. It was something going on. But
it'd be like that.
But yeah, the men's team, they got Houston coming up, and I'm gonna be honest, I love Miami to what they've done so far.
Houston got it.
One of the top offensive teams in the country. Don't like this matchup for them, though. I do not like this matchup.
It really is a bad matchup. And again, like they don't got their boy because he got injured early. But like, this is a great team, though. This is a great team.
It is,
But Houston on a different level.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't hate the matchup for Miami, especially, but the way they're playing defensively, like they aggressively trap pick and roll. Like they'll come at you. They have length for days. Sasser is a firecracker when he's healthy on offense.
Whew.
So
This-
is Shed. So is Shed. He's a hell of a running mate for him. So
This,
what they're doing right now, they're firing on all cylinders.
this
And they're big too, man. Like
Yeah.
shit, Jarris Walker, that boy.
they are
Yeah,
long.
motherfucker.
He's opening some
Jesus.
eyes.
I'm telling this Houston team, Houston and Alabama. That's my national championship matchup, by the way. But
Oh,
are the two best defensive teams left in this tournament. And watching what Houston did, they were struggling. They were down 10 against Auburn. Couldn't really shoot the ball in that first half. So they go into halftime. They said they didn't panic. They just worked on things they can work on to try and win the game. And boy, did you see that in the second half? They put Houston put Auburn in prison in the second half.
they,
And
you know,
got going.
yeah, I think one thing that's special about Houston and Alabama that they both have. I always look to see if a team has a level that they can go to, an extra level. Both those teams have another notch they can really reach, and so I think that's what separates them. But if there's a hot shooting team, you know, anything can happen. Like I think San Diego State's a slept-on team. Like they're really gritty, really tough. I'm not sure how well they're going to shoot in that
I was like,
game.
can they score enough? Is the real question.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well they shoot.
They can D up. I don't know how long it's gonna last.
I don't think they can for one reason. They're going to be putting so much focus on Brandon Miller. Guess who's going to go off? Javon Quinterly.
I was like, quit
And you can't be too physical. Like San Diego State's not just going to be able to to just out physical Alabama. Like you're not going to be able to do that to them.
Nope.
So I think it's going to be more difficult, you know, to get those buckets, to be able to out rebound, out hustle a team that can score on you. Like Alabama can play fast paced. They can slow the game down. They can. I mean, they are the most complete team I feel like is in this tournament in the country. So it's it's going to be.
And I
tough.
love the way they play offense, man. Like that shit is just it really is just like some modern ball, bro. Like threes, layups, transition points, like shit.
And
It's
the thing
Great.
with Alabama is this last game they played, Brandon Miller did not shoot the ball well. He was like, 5 for 18, still had 19 points.
No, the first game he played, he didn't score at all.
Yeah, he still was getting to the line though. That was the big thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big thing. As long as he gets to the line, it's fine.
Which is crazy because I didn't really expect Brandon Miller to be like that.
Yeah, he hasn't even gotten going, and Alabama still looked great in this
the
tournament.
margin for error is large.
Like it's a matter of time before he absolutely decides to go crazy. Like it's just a ticking time bomb.
Here's the game because, like I said, Javon Quinterly is going to get going early. Now they got to put their focus on him. It's going to open up the entire floor. Brandon
After
Miller.
this game, if they get past it, it's a runway to the Final Four. Like let's be real,
Yeah,
it's a runway.
like I said, I feel like Bama and Houston are the two best teams left.
I thought
Yeah.
they were anyway, but they're really actually just starting to prove it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would love to. I for one would love to see that matchup again because I saw it earlier this year when Bama went to Houston. Houston actually had them down.
Mm-hmm.
The score was at this point was like 46-32. Houston, they're rolling. Then all of a sudden, something just clicked. Brandon Miller really started to get going. He got aggressive, brought him back, and all of a sudden, Bama came out on top with that win. I'm thinking, this is a great win because this Houston team is really good. And it told me right then and there just how good Alabama really was. I mean, I knew the hype was out, right? I got to see it on the road against an elite Houston team because this team is elite. On the road in that hostile environment, they proved it right now. I was like, you know what? That's it. I mean, that's all I needed to see right there. And then the Final Four is in Houston, so you know Houston's gonna be extra motivated to get there.
They're deep. They're tough. They can shoot the ball. They can drive the ball. They can defend.
They're an all-around basketball team.
But see,
Yeah.
here's what's crazy though. How crazy would it be for that to be the national championship matchup, and Bama beats them in Houston again?
I can see it, bro.
That'd be like, damn, we
That'll be crazy, man.
advantage basically, and we still lose.
That would be absolutely insane. I would feel so bad for Houston if that happened.
I would, and it's in NRG Stadium. So, like, what's up with them being in football stadiums now?
I hate them playing NRG because don't championship games, those Final Fours that get played there, those shooting performances are bad.
Awful.
Like this,
Y'all remember that 2011 championship game?
Oh my God,
God, that was
Generational brick fest.
one of the worst shooting games I've ever seen in my life.
So for all these games, like who do we have winning? Because I guess we can start from the South region. Like I got Alabama over San Diego.
All time.
Yeah, I'll take Bama there.
What about you, Darnell?
no, that we can just move on because it's Alabama. All of us are gonna pick Alabama for that one.
So, yeah, let's just
This next one though,
This next, talk
I
about
got
we got Creighton and Princeton. I'm not sleeping on Princeton. No, I'm done sleeping on the nerds. They are not playing no more. They are sick of the slander. Like I said, they are done with this. They are done with the slander. They are not playing around. Not only are they winning on this basketball court, they beating the brakes off y'all. They pretty much look. Hey, Creighton, be aware. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know because Creighton got some vets on that team, bro. Like they're deep,
That team was good.
deep team.
Good.
I feel like this is like the real, like, hey, like we going against an actual top dog here. And I think if there's a team that can actually challenge Houston somewhat, it'll be Creighton right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Creighton. I think Princeton had a great run, but I think once teams start to kind of really focus in and have time to study what's going on, coaches have time to adjust. I think Creighton's gonna be able to pull out the win against Princeton.
I'll probably take Creighton here, but I don't feel that great about it with the way Prince is playing right now.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. Yeah.
Taking Creighton, but I'm scared. That's all I'm saying. I'm scared.
Coaching now, hey, bro, it's coaching. Coaching is key right now, you know.
And
that's it.
And Princeton's coach is coaching his ass off right now.
Yeah. So I guess we can go to the East bracket or the East side. FAU and Tennessee. I got FAU. I think the guard play gets us past Tennessee. I think we have too many athletes. Watch Tennessee a little bit this year. They struggle with athletic guards, in my opinion. So I got FAU finding a way to get the win against Tennessee.
See, the thing about FAU is that unlike a lot of mid-major teams, they legit do have size in the interior. They have a 7-footer in Golden, and then off the bench, Rosado, who's not really a scorer, is scoring a lot this tournament. I don't know what got into him, but that post game looking official.
Yeah.
Do I think it's enough against Tennessee? Well, this is one of the best shooting teams in the country. They make like 10 a game from three. They're like 17 or 30 of like 50 something right now in the tournament. They gotta have a good game here from outside. They have to. Yeah. If they have a chance to win. I'll take Tennessee for now, but go Owls in my heart.
Darnell.
I think this is gonna be a great game, man. Like this is gonna be a high offensively scoring game right here. So I think I'm gonna go with the homer pick in FAU because I just have a special feeling with this team that they're just doing some real special stuff out here. If they do lose to the Vols, it will be in a very close and tough matchup, though.
Yeah,
but definitely, I'm rooting for them boys.
To the Bulls. Damn, they playing the Chicago
Bulls. Bulls.
I thought he said Bulls for me. I was like, wait a minute. When did the Chicago Bulls get it? I guess they decided to do that since they ain't gonna make the playoffs.
And we got AB, who you got, bro?
Oh man. Oh man. Maybe we should get you a Tennessee hoodie or something, bro.
No facts, man.
I would burn it if you gave that to me. I would burn it.
He's been riding them heavily, bro.
I really have.
Right?
By the way, Darnell. Dub over the Knicks.
Oh, Jimmy went. Oh, Jimmy backpack.
In front of Dwayne Wade's house.
Marcus called it. The Knicks are freaking crumbling right before the fight.
That's tough because the Knicks were on a crazy run, like just a little bit before.
Well, hold up. Who called it?
AB called it.
Oh, it was AV. Oh, that's right. AV did call it. AV, I'll give you your
now, can we talk about how they absolutely fumbled like a Julius Randle masterclass? And Torrey and Prince go 8 for 8 from 3.
I'm just so glad that they lost that game because if they won, the amount of Julius Randle better than Melo shit would be Out of this world.
Wait, is that actually out there?
Yes.
Actually,
Yes.
out there.
See a thing?
Yes. They're calling Julius Randle the best Nick since Patrick Ewing.
Huh?
They're on crack.
Excuse me? Okay.
Yes. They're on
They're saying Julius Randle did better things with his team than Melo has ever did.
Okay.
Are these 12-year-olds?
Melo led him to a 2 seed.
Crazy.
They're on.
Modern day Knicks fans, there's something else.
Like,
There's something else.
y'all psyched out, bro. Y'all out your damn mind.
Shoot. Anyways, I think this next matchup we got is going to be probably the best, in my opinion, the best game. Two tough teams getting up and down the court. Kansas State and Michigan State. I'm going to go.
I'm scared of this one.
I'm terrified of this game.
Because Tom Izzo, bro. I'm going to go Kansas State because of Keontae Johnson.
Okay.
Versatile wing.
If it's Kansas State, Kansas Johnson has to be the guy, but hey man, Marquise, bro. That boy put on a show.
He was cooking.
Mm.
He was throwing triple threats, goddamn, behind the back passes, checking the whole team, and parking lot threes because they're a good 3-point shooting team, but they were struggling getting shots off against Kentucky. So he just said, you know what? I'm gonna shoot this thing from the parking lot, and they kept going in.
Finding ways to win, survive and advance.
Marquise Noel, man, that boy is special.
Yeah.
He ain't the biggest, he ain't the strongest, but he knows how to get to the cup.
That is true. But that's gonna be part of the reason why I go Kansas State right here. I don't know. I'm going against Izzo again.
I feel like it's always a loss.
I hate it, but
It's like
I'm going again.
Kansas State. My better judgment and like my emotions says Michigan State.
See, my head is saying Kansas State.
But the heart is
And
saying
Michigan State.
we are Sparta.
My heart really is saying Michigan. I am
I agree, bro.
The better Michigan team, by the way, too. Through and through.
Yeah. I don't think it's close anymore. Not at this moment.
I'm not confident at all in this pick.
You're picking against a living legend, so I understand. We're all like,
Kansas.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if Michigan State win this game. I won't be surprised at all.
are we all agreeing upon Houston over Miami?
Yeah,
I'm for Miami here. Homer pick.
Bigger in Texas.
Homer pick. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Doing the Homer pick.
I want Miami to win. I do want
Isaiah Wong masterclass.
You're gonna have another one. They got it. They need it. They need it.
Class.
Yeah.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
You got Houston. Mark, you got Houston.
Houston, but I wouldn't be surprised if Miami gave him a game here.
Yeah.
Legend of Mike Jones, Slim Thug, Bun B, Paul Wall, the Houston legends.
Respect DJ Screw too.
DJ Screw, respect
Oh,
The whole screwed up clique.
whole
in there.
Meg, we gonna throw Meg Thee Stallion in there since she from Houston. We gonna throw her in there.
Protect black women.
Respect black women. We gonna definitely throw her up in there too.
Oh, Jesus.
All that energy, that Houston energy, right there, will be zapped into that basketball team, and yeah, they're gonna get the job done.
But hey, man, all I'm saying is Houston's bracket, if they get to Elite 8, is fucking blockbuster basketball.
But see, here's the thing: it's no loss for Miami though, because you know why? They get to go back home to South Beach, so it's not a bad trade-off.
South Beach is not somewhere you would actually want to live.
Bro, the perception of Miami is so funny.
It's the funniest thing. Like, take it from 3 people who have actually been down there. One of us lives in the South Florida area. Like, the perception of South Beach from people who are around and are actually there versus people who just come there every now and then.
niggas don't go to South Beach, man. They don't go to South Beach. They go to Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale is great food, great everything. No tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I
you do the same things, all the good clubs over there. Shout out Sway. Shout out America's Backyard. Shout out Rock.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got the Manor.
Yes, sir. Oh my God. Nasty.
Yeah, I will say, Tootsie,
Hey,
can't forget about the OG.
No, when I drove by South Beach when I was down there in Miami, wasn't nobody hardly there. I was like, yeah, all right.
Unless
Okay.
it's spring break and some crazy kids from like all over the place.
Yeah,
even
so-
then, don't go there for spring break. Go to Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah,
Yeah. don't go to South Beach no more. 2 people got shot down there. You're like, dang.
Every time you go to
Honestly,
Fort Lauderdale, bro,
All
like
the time.
packed. The bars is packed that night. Everything packed out. And if you go to a South Florida school and it's like spring break season, every week is always spring break.
yeah.
Because you get your own spring break. You just basically that's what we used to do. Just stayed on campus and then went down to Fort Lauderdale for the day, for the night.
Right.
Came back. Then the next week, you're back in school and whatnot. But another set of schools come in to the area for spring break. So if you ain't got no class or you just bored as hell, or it's the weekend, go on down to the bars that night. Go on down.
Plus
to the
the
beach.
bar, plus the clubs and bars in fucking South Beach, bro. You be waiting in those long ass lines. Niggas not gonna be letting you like
Uh-oh.
crazy parking fees. Like,
It's just
worth it.
hostile. It's hostile.
Don't get me started. Like
Yeah.
it's like 40 bones to get in the damn club. You gotta be the dress codes is all crazy and shit. Long ass lines. Meanwhile in South Florida, that shit is cut in half or it's damn near free. The parking fees ain't that bad. They're
Make sure
just-
you walk around with your girl or a couple girls. You get a free entry in. Always.
How to Sergio? That's what he used to do every time we went down there.
Oh my god, what a finesse god.
Now we're gonna transition over to the
The
NBA.
special.
Wait, AB, we still got Arkansas and UConn,
Oh,
Gonzaga,
yeah,
and
yeah,
UCLA,
you're right.
and
But-
Xavier in Texas.
But I will say I just started to the Warriors Mavericks game real quick. We got a nail biter there.
Let me see.
Ooh.
Yeah, but Xavier in Texas. Let's do that one first.
Oh god.
Zach and UCLA too, but let's do Xavier in Texas first.
I got Texas.
I said everything's bigger than Texas, but Xavier they know how to close out games. Everything's bigger in Texas.
Texas from my boy Brandon Park.
Oh, okay.
Brother.
Wait, if they do lose this game, don't call them. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, Golden State took 3 points.
Are they about to win another road game? They're second in a row.
I already know where you're getting at here.
I'm gonna go with the Xavier here.
You got Xavier.
I like their team. Real deep, veteran run.
Camaraderie.
They might be the team that if Houston gets past there, hey, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked. Don't be shocked.
Actually, I'm picking Texas, but my bracket that I picked earlier, I did pick Xavier.
It's a toss up for me, really.
I have Texas in the Final Four, or at least close to it. I'm pretty sure. Did I have them in the Final Four? Pretty sure I did. Let me see.
Actually, the next one might be the best game.
Oh yeah, I did. I have them in the Final Four.
I don't even. This is going to be a great week of ball.
Really, it really does depend though.
I split this game though in two in my second bracket, because in one I picked Xavier, the other I picked Texas, and in the other bracket I'm at 88%. I think I'm at 88%. Let me see. No, 83%. I'm at 83%. But yeah, damn.
Don't like when you lock the door. Don't tell me what happened. You already know that. Oh, wait. There's no need to.
Darnell, you okay? Is Darnell okay?
I don't think so.
Um, So, Marcus, Jerry,
Yo, yo, yo.
So what do you guys want to talk about?
We just got to finish what we were talking about. It was Texas. And,
technical difficulties on here.
yeah.
Awkward.
Then we got it worked out though. But why did it go to my groups? Hold on, let me go back to my bracket. Where were we at? I think we were about to pick the which game was it? It was we picked Arkansas and UConn. That was the next game we were gonna get ready to pick.
Okay, so
Arkansas, UConn.
This one's tough for me.
if Hawkins balls out, I'll take UConn because I trust Sanogo and trust the backup big. But this is a guard.
Honestly, man, I gotta go with Arkansas. I think for sure because Arkansas, man, I feel like they're just in the zone right now. I don't know if they peaked in the last game. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I mean, they gave everything that they had in that game, so I'm just like, I don't know, but I love what Debo is doing. I think they're very versatile. They got guys that can score all over the floor, but at the same time, they have if they get into foul trouble early, they're going to lose. Foul trouble is the main thing I'm worried about with them.
Yeah. If their guys don't get going, then it's gonna be a long night.
Because they can't heat up, but if they don't heat up, then it's going to be a whole bunch of clanking, and it could be a long day. Could be a long day.
Yeah, foul trouble is one thing I'm going to be looking at early in the game because I agree. If they get into foul trouble, it's going to be a long night. But I think they're starting to figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the narrow upset of Arkansas over UConn.
Hey man.
I
Won't be
think
surprised either way.
they're very athletic and they're gonna give UConn a lot of problems. So, but look, I won't be surprised whoever wins that game. It's gonna be a good game anyway.
It's gonna be a hell of a game. Adama Sanogo, take him home, baby.
Hey, facts, bro. Facts. And what was it? Last but not least,
Gonzaga and UCLA, a Final Four rematch.
Ooh.
Ah,
I like UCLA a bunch.
Yeah.
It's just will the injuries catch up? But Amari
I'm about
Bailey
to
has
say-
emerged a ton for these last couple of games since the tournament, since the Pac-12 tournament. So I'll probably, for now, I think I'll go Gonzaga. But UCLA, if they were healthy, I would have put them in the Final Four easy.
yeah. I gotta agree with Marcus, man. I didn't realize they had another player get hurt in that game, so I think finally, injuries catch up to you sooner or later. UCLA was a pick of mine to go, I think, to the Final Four, and definitely, I think they could have. They had the talent to probably top 5 team in the country when healthy. But in this particular game situation, I'm going to go Gonzaga with the win.
Well, White
Yeah.
Perry Ellis cooked them this time.
Yeah.
I have UCLA going to the Final Four in my bracket.
Not a bad pick. It's
It's not a bad pick.
I'm gonna ride till the wheels fall off.
Hey, it's a good pick. They're a very good basketball team. It's just will the injuries catch up,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they catch up here,
All right,
So-
fair enough.
but it's gonna be a good game. Drew Timmy's like 45 years old, still in college. I mean, the man got a house, mortgage, wife, kids, and all that.
Stock
He's the new Perry Ellis.
properties.
Oh, speaking of Perry Ellis, guys, you see Baycott coming back?
Stop it.
Yeah, he's using his COVID year.
Why?
So why not, I guess. Like, boy, if you don't go to Italy and get paid to rebound,
literally.
Go to Italy.
I'm just saying Italy's competitive. They pay.
I wouldn't go. I'm sorry, I would not go.
What about Caleb Love?
They haven't said when he's coming back.
He might, but like some people are kind of trying to push him out the door though. Some of the fan base do. Because there's some young guys in that team that didn't get the PT they would have if the guys left.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of a schism. So I wouldn't try to be in.
Yeah. Oh man. So with that, we're gonna transition over to the NBA. Golden State Warriors got their second straight road win. I'm not going anywhere with this, Marcus.
You know exactly where you're trying to go. You're trying to cook that Warriors agenda up. I see it.
Before you try and say I'm cooking up an agenda, no, I'm not doing that. But it's nice to see them kind of, wouldn't necessarily say starting to figure it out. Because we know how good they are when they're playing the way they're capable of playing. You just got to string together road wins. That's really all. Everything from this point is important. So, look at Phoenix. They're 38-33. They're fourth in the West. They're currently playing the Lakers right now. They're up 7-2. But,
there's not that much separation in the Western Conference.
It's not a whole lot of separation at all.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this game is ultra important for the Lakers.
They need it badly.
Currently 11th in the West. And I'm going to say this right now. If they don't even make the play-in, you know what game I'm going to look to? That loss to the Houston Rockets.
The Houston Rockets are literally
they're liable to screw some of these games up.
They screwed it up this way. They sat Anthony Davis.
Yeah, the whole back-to-back scenario thing, what they do, it might cost them here.
You don't do that this late in the season knowing every game is important.
But they've done it for the most part. But like now, when you really, really need to string wins together to stay connected into the play-in race,
And right now, the Utah Jazz, I don't know if they won tonight. I got to check.
I think they did.
They are currently they're down. They're down
They're
12
down 12 at halftime.
Blazers at halftime. They might come back. They just might come back because the Portland Trail Blazers have given up multiple, I think 10 plus double-digit leads and lost.
Sounds like somebody that I love dearly.
Oh, look who's back in second place in the East.
Yeah, we're back in second, man.
Half the game or full game.
Okay,
Mhm.
let me see the playoff matches because playoffs start pretty soon. So right now it will be if they didn't do the plan, it just be Milwaukee, Brooklyn. Okay,
No, it would be Milwaukee and Atlanta if they didn't do the play-in.
oh, so what am I thinking about?
Yep, Milwaukee and Atlanta.
Oh,
Let me scroll down a little bit though.
But speaking of Brooklyn, that's who Miami has next. That's who they have next. So
that's who Philly will play right now.
right. And
Also, New York and Brooklyn looks really. New York and Cleveland looks fun as hell.
right now you're playing is Miami, Atlanta, Toronto, and Chicago. Who scroll down one more real quick, Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Never mind. I don't know if Indiana's gonna catch Chicago.
I don't think so.
No, they're not catching them. Mm-mm.
So Chicago's barely gonna make the play-in, but then the way they're playing right now, I don't even know if they want to make the play-in.
Yeah, that's the curse of the play-in. Some teams you don't really want to make it, but you're not bad enough to get out the 10th spot.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, and see Philly and Boston. Well, Boston's ahead by a game because they played 2 extra games.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they have the same record. I mean, they have the same number of losses, but Boston has 2 more wins. So that's a full game in itself. Now my concern is, I'm gonna be honest. I'm concerned a little bit about Boston.
Yeah, me too.
And the reason why is because, they got a great win last night against Sacramento.
Hell of a win.
So the beam did not get lit. The beam went out of order.
Good team, though. Good team, no doubt about it.
Team, but they kind of showed what I've been saying though. It's not the playoffs, but that youth. Like when you playing against an elite team, or a team that knows what.
It's not even the youth that's the problem. It's not the youth. It's the fact they can't defend.
They cannot defend.
That is their Achilles
They
heel.
are so small
Mm-hmm.
on the wing because Davion Mitchell's a great defender, but you have him on 6'8" Jason Tatum and 6'7" Jalen Brown was a great athlete. It's not a great matchup at all.
Yeah, it's not.
It is not. But I mean, the youth is an issue also when you think about it. They haven't been to the postseason like that. The only one that has is Harrison Barnes. That was with the Warriors back in 2015. So he's about the only one. And Mike Brown as an assistant coach on those teams. But
it's like the only guys in playoff players are like Sabonis, Barnes, and Mike Brown. That's about it.
that's about it. And that's the thing that concerns me when they play elite level teams like Boston. You know, it won't be Boston in the Western Conference. But when they play, but you get what I'm saying.
That's
Teams that have been to the playoffs or have been to the championship. That's what concerns me about them in the postseason. That's why I said they get like the 3 seed or something. They end up getting the Warriors.
Who is Sacramento?
It's not good, but they can do something. They can do something against them. The Warriors could actually win that series.
There you go.
They could. Do I think they do?
Sacramento. Yeah, Sacramento could definitely lose to Golden State.
Right now.
Losable. It's losable.
That's the current matchup right now. Sacramento, Golden State. I'm telling you, that is a winnable series for the Warriors.
It's very much a reputation win series if the Warriors get that, but it's possible. Because on paper, if I was looking at the teams, I love the Kings a lot. It's just, can they string together enough stops over a whole series?
And I don't know if they can, especially if Steph Curry's going for 50 every game, and Klay Thompson getting back to shooting the way he is. I mean, if that happens, it's a wrap.
The one thing I do like about them that doesn't concern me youth-wise is the fact that they have the best road record in the entire Western Conference.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
But their stretch right now, their schedule is kind of brutal because they play like 5 and 7 days.
Look,
and
they
is hold on,
Marcus. They have the best road record in the NBA.
There we go. But like this schedule though, for the last, it's like they're 5 games in 7 days. So they got Phoenix on Friday.
Ooh.
Utah the next day.
Oof.
Minnesota Monday.
Ooh, good
What
Lord.
was it? So like it gets a little better after that. They can beat Phoenix. They should beat the Jazz, but that's a tough game because Jazz are much better than people thought they were going to be.
And they are playing really well right now. Well, maybe not tonight. I mean, but matter of fact, let me check that score because maybe they come back.
Yeah.
Maybe they.
One team that people need to keep an eye out on that's in that spot in these playoff hunt right now, Oklahoma City.
I was about to say the same thing. Yes.
'Cause
And by the way,
they're creeping up, and they could straight up get that sixth spot to what they're playing right now.
And speaking of the Timberwolves, right now they are down 124 to 123 to Atlanta with 3 seconds left. I think they're reviewing the play right now.
How
Involving,
did Cat do? How did Cat do? Because Cat came back today.
yeah, it involves him as well. They're reviewing the play. The Hawks are challenging a foul, I guess. I guess they called the foul on John Collins, and it involved Karl Anthony Towns. And Karl Anthony Towns wasted no time asserting himself.
20 points today. They have 18, but that'll come. But yeah, and Naz Reid had 26 off the bench.
And by the way, shout out
Miles Reed has been cooking. Miles Reed has been cooking.
Yeah, he has been. Did they give an update about Anthony Edwards though?
Fuck an update on Anthony Edwards. What's an update on you?
I'm all right. I'm all good.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
I'm all good. I'm all good. Yeah, it was nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. So it's all good.
I was like, I'm worried. I'm like, bruh. Oh,
Man, I know that voice right here, man. Bad things happen when you hear that voice like that.
we was a little afraid.
Nah.
We thought you got sent to the moon or something.
Nah. Don't worry about it. It wasn't something like that. Nah.
bless.
The Bucks took care of the Spurs in huge fashion. 130.
Yeah.
The Jazz Trailblazers is 80 to 69. Portland currently winning.
Yeah. All right, Memphis took care of Houston, 130, 125.
How did Ja Morant do?
He had 17, 4, and 5 off the bench in 24 minutes. 6 of 13.
Right? The challenge has been unsuccessful. Karl Anthony Towns at the free throw line. He just hit the first one. It's 3.6 seconds left. He's about to shoot the second free throw. I got this game on currently watching. And get the second free throw. So they are now at 125, 124. Atlanta just called their last time out, and there's 3.6 seconds left. So we'll see what they draw up here. But yeah, Karl Anthony Towns looks good out there. He does. Missed 51 games with the calf injury. He looks good out there.
That shit was an Achilles. I don't care what nobody said. That's an Achilles injury.
He had a grade 3 calf injury. So I'm kind of shocked he even came back.
Wait,
Yeah, 'cause that
you
was
said grade 3?
Grade 3, yes.
Sounds
He had
like
a grade 3.
hair.
It is. It exactly is what had happened. Like he said that his exact injury is the same thing that Kevin Durant injury had
I was just about to say that's the
during
KD.
2019. Yes, same exact injury.
But see, he didn't come back as fast as he ain't trying to play another game afterwards. So that's good. They sat him down and said, you know what? If it's the same injury as KD, we need to sit you down. We got this. Rehab and get better. At least it didn't require surgery. If it's a slight tear, it doesn't usually require surgery. So
Yeah, because it's one bad plan away from that thing completely going.
yeah,
This man William Gabriel ain't got no bag, bro.
They didn't have one in Kentucky.
It's the Wendell Gabriel.
I know. What are you doing here?
he didn't have one at Kentucky. So
Oh, he did.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, neither did Bam, but we all knew Bam was a much better offensive player.
High school tape said everything.
Yeah.
I got Sadiq Bey was with Atlanta now.
Yeah, Bam just wasn't asked to do a lot at Kentucky. He was asked to rim and dunk and block shots.
Let's see who gets the ball. DeAndre Hunter for 3. He missed it. Game over. The Atlanta Hawks did not get the win. The Minnesota Timberwolves win at 125-124.
Bro, I just peeped that Miami has Toronto next Tuesday. That's gonna be a big game.
That's a
I
huge.
think that's the first. Is that the first time we played Toronto this season?
No, no, we played them a couple of times already. I think it'll be the third time
Really, I'm trying to remember the matchup that we had with them.
because I think we played them back to back.
That's going to be a ginormous game for the playoffs, bro. Like,
We
because
got
Atlanta
Brooklyn on
Atlanta's
Saturday.
lost.
Yeah, we got Brooklyn on Saturday in Miami. So if we get a win against Brooklyn, that's gonna put us in the sixth spot.
Which I really like that for y'all. I really like that for y'all.
I mean, we've won 7 of the last 10 games. I mean,
I'm not saying y'all will beat, but if you can minimize James Harden's productivity, and Jimmy Butler will do that. Bam and Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid's gonna do what he does, but Bam has to be assertive. I think y'all can give them a good run.
I'm gonna be honest, and I don't know if Darnell will agree with this. And I'm not saying we'll do it, but it is a winnable series if we get that matchup. It's a series, but I don't think we'll win it. But it is winnable.
Just
I
remember,
agree with you. I agree with you. The margin of error has to be like extremely tight.
Yeah.
I don't think they can do it for 4 games. 2, yes, but 4 now.
Like, I will say this. I feel like, wow, hold on. We got breaking news from Shams.
What happened?
The Dallas Mavericks plan to file to the NBA a formal protest of their 127-125 loss to the Golden State Warriors tonight, with focus on alleged referee mistake that led to 2 free Warriors points late in the third quarter. So, like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
Oh, I guess maybe it was like an out of bounds 3 that ended up happening, I guess, or something. Or maybe an and one play that just like, if they would have defended it correctly, they wouldn't.
Man, that's crazy. That's wild. That is crazy.
What was the play that Jason Kidd drew up? Because I'm seeing that it wasn't pretty good. Because I know you were watching a little bit of it, AB.
Yeah, when I turned to it, it was in the fourth quarter. I didn't actually see the play, but I gotta find it. I'll find it and see what they're talking about because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on Twitter. So
Look at Mark Cuban's latest tweet. He explains it.
let me see. Let me go to Mark Cuban.
He's talking about the play that they're going to be reviewing in the third quarter.
So this is Mark Cuban's tweet. He says, "For those wondering about the play with 1:54 to go in the third, let me explain what happened. The ref called Mavs ball. The announcer announced it. Then there was a timeout. During the timeout, the official changed the call and never told us. Then when they saw us line up as if it were our ball, he just gave the ball to the Warriors. Never said a word to us. They got an easy basketball. Crazy that would matter in a 2-point game. Worst officiating non-call mistake possibly in the history of the NBA. No, it isn't. All they had to do was tell us, and they did it. Now, the only thing I disagree with on there is the fact he basically called it the worst non-officiating non-call mistake possibly in the history of the NBA. We all know what that mistake was. We all know what the worst one was. I'm gonna just leave it alone though. But we all know what it was.
Oh, brother.
But I'm gonna go back and look at that play and see what he's talking about, because if that's the case and they never told the Mavericks, then that is a problem when you think about it. That is a problem.
What I want to see is that were they like huddling still, and then they just gave the ball to the Warriors? Like,
Yeah, what happened exactly?
like I want to see like where were like the other 5 players like during that whole different time? And then I guess that one resulted in a 3-pointer, like a free 3-pointer.
All right. And real quick, while we're on here, I actually turned to the Heat post-game show. They were talking about Knicks legend Willis Reed. I wouldn't be remiss if we didn't say rest in peace to the legend and doctor of one of the most iconic moments in NBA history, where he came out of the locker room with a bad thigh and played in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. So thoughts and prayers to the family of Willis Reed, who passed away yesterday. at the age of 80. And just thoughts and prayers to the family and rest in peace to a legend.
Here comes Willis, and the crowd goes wild, man. What a moment.
One of the most iconic moments in NBA history. And they won the game. That was the first of their 2 championships that in 1970. They won again in 1973. Ironically, guess who was on both of those teams? Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson was on those Knicks teams, so he actually has 13 championship rings.
Oh, shout out Clyde Frazier for going off in that game 7 with 36 points, by the way.
Oh yeah, definitely. He was actually in Miami calling the game with the Knicks, of course. Wearing one of them crazy suits he wears. I love the suits too. So,
Hey,
Man,
but that man was a legend. He was straight up a legend. Like,
Finals MVP, league MVP, all that stuff. Shout out.
mhm.
shout
One of
out
the greatest of all times. Top 75 too. So,
top on the 50-year anniversary team and 75-year anniversary team.
mhm.
So, absolute legend. Thoughts and prayers to the family.
absolutely.
And looking at, I'm gonna be honest, Jerry. Don't know if y'all catching Milwaukee with the way they're playing right now.
No, we don't catch him.
I mean, it's close, but
I just preserve your energy right now at this point and just try to get back to playing like good basketball. That's real what I would do.
Yeah, from what I'm
Is Robert Williams going to be playing in the
Play.
playoffs?
he played yesterday.
Okay.
From what I'm seeing from Boston, I think we're seeing a lot of relaxation, like trying to preserve energy because they have another level that they can go to, but they're just kind of like, and that's a little bit what I'm worried about. Like, will they be able to turn it on consistently? Because Milwaukee's playing marvelous.
They're getting healthy. They're getting contributions from guys. Like, they're playing good basketball.
Yeah, so we're gonna see, man. Because I know the Miami Heat last year were playing similarly to what Milwaukee was like. Just foot on the gas, pedal to the metal, and they ended up got to conference finals, but at some point it just things don't go your way. So I think it's gonna be interesting to see how it all plays out, man. I think we'll see an upset in the playoffs this year for sure.
you really,
Absolutely.
you really just gonna phrase that like that, Jerry?
What's that?
At some point, things just don't go your way. You really gonna do that?
That's how it goes.
It is.
His foot was in bounds.
Oh, brother.
And I'm leaving it at that. Scott Foster, they gonna get you.
Hey, speaking of refs, one of the refs ended up getting demoted.
Oh,
The one that got in beef with Fred VanVleet.
Oh,
I think his name is Ben Taylor.
He did? The black guy?
Oh, he's not black. He's a
not
white man. He's
Oh,
a white man.
But yeah, he did get demoted, and I'm gonna be honest, and I'm glad you brought that up because I got something to say. I have
Oh,
to say about this. It's mighty funny how officials can basically say what they want on the court to players any kind of way they want to, and pretty much do what they want to on the court. But the minute a player talks about it in the media, all of a sudden money coming out of their pockets. So no, and see, I'm honestly tired of that. These players have the right to speak their mind on something they see that's going on in certain situations when it comes to referees. If referees do what they want on the court, then guess what? The players should be able to talk about them off the court.
yeah, man. I think he makes a good
I applaud
point.
Fred VanVleet for what he said after that particular game. I applaud him for that. And he pretty much said he don't care if he got fired. I wouldn't care either. Matter of fact, I'll be as bold as say I ain't paying it. I'll still pay it, but I say I ain't doing it.
You gonna leave $50,000 out of the pockets of a nice youth charitable organization?
Hey, man.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
And the youth charitable organization is the funds for Adam Silver to buy a new yacht. Probably
It's
more than
the world. I put on a mink.
oh, brother.
The NBA can pay it.
Look, man, I think a lot of times we get these situations where we see, like, for example, LeBron early in the season, I'm a C's fan, but we definitely could have been in third place right now if that that Lakers game didn't go the way it did. That was bad. And these officials have to be they have to be held accountable for some of these calls because it's getting ridiculous. And then certain times I feel like in today's NBA you don't know the level of physicality that will be set in the game. Like it varies so much, so it's just like I don't know, man. I just hope we don't get in the playoffs and then games are officiated differently. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it needs to be the same for every game, every team, every series.
Because these officials can literally dictate what happens in the game. Like the one bad call they make can literally cost the team a game. And if it's in the postseason, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
You better believe it's going to be a problem.
Yep.
We can't have
for example, Sacramento's, if they're matched up against Golden State, bro, those moving screens be lethal. So
Yes.
Draymond
And
I know
I
you
love you, man. I love you mentioned that because there's a guy who's playing right now, Austin Reeves, who I don't know if have you guys seen his free throw rate?
This shit is crazy.
He's like in the top 10 free throws for the month. Like he's like up there with like Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid, like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's kind of crazy, and I don't know. I saw the Orlando game, but I don't know. It kind of seems like the whistle is a little fluky, in my opinion.
I'll say this about Austin Reeves. I like his game a lot. Like he is a pulse on offense, which the Lakers need. But him getting a superstar whistle is nasty.
That is nasty.
Yeah, like what are we doing here?
And if you think about it, like sometimes that whistle is like the difference between a guy who's averaging like 15 points and a guy who can end up being like a 20, 22 point scorer.
Yeah, definitely. And they say, certain superstars need to get to the line more. Well, they don't get a lot of calls at times. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy like Hero may not get all the calls. A guy like Tatum, he gets some sometimes. Other times he just gets killed, and it's like, this sucks, bro. This sucks.
Like another person to look at, Miles Bridges. Like you go look at Miles Bridges, even though he's looking real good in the Nets. Like his free throw rate is doubled. It's literally doubled. Like it's crazy. Like how just changing in a situation just ends up like being like that. Like the refs just look at you different.
Darnell, you mean Mikal Bridges, right?
Yeah, Mikal Bridges, not
I was about to say, whoa.
I'll say, wait, hold up.
not the future Hornets legend.
Not RTBNB.
Future Hornets season veteran, locker room vet.
Instead of Gatorade, they're drinking.
That's what that team needs. They need locker room veterans.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of locker room veterans, there's a certain player who will not be on the team anymore.
Who might that be?
Mr. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Selling the Hornets.
Amazing.
Look, if he is gambling and cigar habit.
I don't know how I feel about it, man. I don't know.
They need
Like
the thing with Jordan is he's like sitting on the edge of the bench and everything, like as a majority older, which is whatever. But like it's Michael bleeping Jordan. Imagine you miss a damn free throw and MJ looking right back at you like,
Bruh.
Yeah, like you might get cut that night.
yeah, it's true.
The free throw.
My little part think he can still go out there and play with his alcohol and gambling addictions.
No wonder they still suck right now. No wonder they suck. He's sitting right there looking at putting all that pressure on them. And now as soon as they miss a shot, they miss a free throw, they scared for their job.
Like that's not why they're bad, like jokes aside, but
Plus, it doesn't help that like he's like one of those active like owners. Like
Yeah, he slapped Malik Monk in the head.
hey man,
there's no reason Steve Clifford should have came back to the fucking Hornets. Like
that made no sense whatsoever. Like, why would you go back to the well once again? For
it's retread city. Yeah, Mitch Kupchak is GM, which okay, whatever, I guess.
Nepo baby.
Steve Clifford, who does not play rookies, but he can coach defense. But again, it's a youth movement, and this is a guy who does not like playing rookies.
Right.
There was no reason Mark Williams should have went like half of the year not playing any minutes.
Oh my God.
Kai Jones, the same setter you picked up last season, barely got any minutes. Like, that's embarrassing, man.
Yeah, that pissed me off about Mark Williams because Mark can actually play. Like he's a guy that can get your rebounds, be active, get you easy dunks. You know, I mean, the guy is solid. So
You know, maybe Steve Clifford should play 2K23. You know why? Because when you play the Hornets on there, guess who plays? Mark Williams.
yeah,
He's a problem on there. But he's not me. He's not dropping 37 points and 21 assists in games.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Still don't know how the heck I did that. I had 19 and 14 at halftime.
AB, you plan on 12 minutes.
I don't know how you do it, bro. I
I
don't know.
don't know, bro.
Because they make it realistic on there. They pull you for like 4 minutes in the game. You can simulate through that time that you out. And then they put you back in.
And I'll be
What
realistic.
game speed do you play on? Do you play on like the highest setting or just normal? Normal for game? Jesus.
Hey, man,
Normal with 12-minute quarters? Or no? Okay. Okay, I was about to say, yeah.
that's nasty.
You mean normal 12? Do I play normal 12-minute quarters?
No. There's like a game speed, like how fast the game is like running within those 12 minutes.
Mm.
Like you can set it up to the highest setting, and then that's way like you're kind of playing like 6 minutes and 12 minutes type of shit. Where like the players are moving sluggish and shit. Like, but if you put it on normal, like you're actually like playing like as if you're in an NBA game.
By the way, Jerry, you were right. Shep Owens is mid on there.
Oh, he's mid.
His
All the
stats,
2K villains are terrible.
his stats are still the same.
Yeah. He peaked. That man peaked in the first 10 games of the season. Like,
Honestly, Jackson Ellis versus Shep Owens, loser leaves 2K.
No, but
Like Jackson Ellis be talking all that shit to you just to get 4 dropped on his head every single time.
garbage, bro.
brother,
Garbage.
flashbacks be fun. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they are cool.
In the white woman in 1 year, but that's okay.
You talking about on 21?
No, NBA 2K needs to stop with it. Like, it needs to be
I would
realistic.
just for her to leave you.
She was like a Canadian
What
soccer.
you mean that is realistic?
She's a city girl, bro. What the?
But listen, in 2K23, you keep your girlfriend. The only thing is she's also your business manager.
She's all in your face. Like, get out of here,
What in the Ime Udoka is this?
bro.
And if you notice, if you do like the college flashbacks, you know your girlfriend and business manager, your agent are sitting right there courtside.
No, the funny thing is like those random flashes where like the girlfriend on 2K is like,
Like, bro, like my player is so nasty for this. Like,
I don't know, bro. It sucks.
like,
But doing all the city stuff is fun on there. I'll say that.
of all the people you possibly could have found a relationship with, is your business manager? What are you doing?
She was the girlfriend first if you go to the college flashbacks.
You sleeping with the money. Hey, you might as well get a sack of hundreds and go to bed with it.
No, it's all cool, bro. But the way they make Kendrick Perkins hate is unreal. Like that man's a top
Right.
I've ever seen on a game. He's like, I don't trust MP to score. I'm like, bro, what? What I do to you, bro?
Doing here.
Like I need a backstory on Kendrick Perkins' hate for MP.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I got this Lakers game on right now. Apparently, there is a
No, the worst storyline is the Spike Lee one. Like,
That was the best one, bro.
I don't think I've gotten there yet.
it's
Friend
the
of
best
free.
one. The ending is so weird. Like, bro, like they allude to you being a killer. Like, what?
Yeah.
Wait, this is on 23?
Child, no.
No, that's on 16.
Rest in peace, Victor Van Leer, though.
He was an OG, man.
I got this Lakers Phoenix game on right now. Right now, the Lakers are up 4. Got 30-26. Make it 30-28. Chris Paul just hit a jump shot, but
His leadership made that shot.
Oh my god.
his hedonism.
His leadership did that. He guided the ball in.
Vegan now. I don't say I got to go vegan. I can't do it. I'm sorry. And Malik Beasley hits a 3. But yeah, push to the playoffs is going to be interesting, especially with seeding and where teams can be, where teams can end up. I mean, these playoff races, these play-in races and all that, it's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think at the end of the day, we'll have Boston and Milwaukee in the Eastern Conference Finals. And
West, I have no freaking idea.
yeah, West, I don't know.
So no belief in Joel Embiid, the potential MVP.
I don't even Joel Embiid. I don't believe in the 76ers.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you putting your trust in Tobias Harris in the playoffs?
I'm putting my trust in
Maybe.
Tyrese Maxey in the playoffs.
You sure about that?
Yes.
He's healthy this year. Yes.
And he is very much just a third option right now. Tobias Harris is the fourth option he should be.
I think Joel Embiid will have one of the greatest playoff performances we've seen in a long time.
Just keep him
Against-
healthy and hope he doesn't run out of gas.
Yeah. That's the thing with like playing Boston in a 7-game series for him. Like it's always been conditioning. Like, can you continue to move up and down the court with Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, and then we got even faster, you know? So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. And if Harden can stay healthy in that series and do what he does, he's got to be able to score. I mean, he's the vet. Tobias has to be able to keep up and defend on a nightly basis as well as score. So it's just going to be a matter of seeing which team has the best role players, in my opinion.
Who said y'all gonna get Philadelphia?
And even in the bubble season, like even though they had like Joel Embiid had like the superior matchup, like it's because they have any guards. So at least James Harden being there, despite everything, like him being like a playoff disappointment and everything, he at least gonna pass the ball. Like he at least gonna pass the ball to Joel Embiid.
Yeah, facts. It's gonna be a good matchup. It's gonna be a good matchup. Well, you know what though? I would love to see Miami upset Philadelphia though. I would.
It'll be funny.
This ain't gonna happen. But what if Miami were to upset Philadelphia, get Boston, and then somehow beat them?
Okay, now we're pushing it.
No, I'm just
Somehow, like what is
started off by
this
saying
somehow?
happen. I started off by saying it's not gonna happen because it's not. But I
The
would
only way that happens is if Jaylen Brown gets hurt
That's true.
and it's just Jason Tatum.
I just want to know what Jerry's reaction would be to see that. Like what would happen? Like would Jerry go off the grid at that point?
Bro, I've seen worse. I saw Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown nearly kill each other at the same time and be out like for 3 weeks together. So it's okay. I saw Kelly Olynyk beat Brad Beal in a game 7. Look, I've seen it all, bro. I've seen it all.
It do like that. But is Jaylen Brown okay?
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. So why y'all ain't committed to him?
We haven't been committed to him for like 6 years, bro. Like
It's been the same story for 6 years. We all know.
Why? I don't understand why. Like
Like, why?
we have that syndrome where like we always think that. I don't think the Celtics organization really has an idea of what Jaylen Brown is because of what Jason Tatum is at the same time. But it's like JB is a top 15 player, in my opinion, top 15, top 16 player. Like you have to keep this guy. You have to prioritize him. Like, and at times he's better than a top 8 player.
No, at times he's better than Jason Tatum too.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Is he better than Jason Tatum? No.
no.
Nah.
no, he's not.
If you had to put a gun to your head and choose, you're taking Tatum 10 times.
I mean, you're taking Tatum, but I will say this. I've been saying this, and Jerry knows I've been saying this. And honestly, he knows it's true deep down. I don't know why he won't admit it. For y'all to win it all, JB gonna have to be who he is. Y'all gotta let him be who he is. JB is gonna take y'all as far as y'all gonna go, really, if you think about it.
I think it's Tatum.
Whenever we have these conversations, it's like we ignore the games that Jaylen Brown just shits the bed. Like he just has these terrible turnover games.
'Cause everyone,
But when
like,
it's Jason Tatum, it's like the
yeah,
most out
everyone
loud
was like in
thing.
the finals, like Brown outplayed Tatum. Bro sucked too.
But
Yeah, he had a lot of turnovers.
think about it, because I was gonna say, think about it. Tatum has some same games where he craps the bed too.
No, but nobody's talking about
17.
Jalen Brown shit in the bed.
Oh, they have, because what it is for him is mostly turnovers.
I will be honest with you guys. I will be honest. I will be honest. What it all comes down to with the Celtics team. Realistically, it's Marcus Smart. It's Marcus Smart.
If their point guard play is terrible, then
All out the game.
We can make an argument. I can make an argument right now, and I can bring it up to any Celtics fan. Derek White has definitely proven this year that he's probably better on the floor with Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum. Just me. It's been quite obvious.
I mean,
He moves the ball. He cuts to the basket. He does not try to take these freaking stupid threes in transition.
some of those threes he tried to shoot last night, they just died on before the backboard or died at the back of the damn net, the back of the rim. Like, who do you think you are?
But we can't win a championship without Marcus Smart either.
That's true.
If he just plays his role, we are good. But if soon as we start doing that bull crap,
That's kind of what you got Brogdon for, though. So
The nigga's a knucklehead. Like he think he has like J.R. Smith's like arrogance, but with the shooting touch of Robert.
the shooting touch of Rod Strickland.
So it's like,
hey, oh, whoa.
Yeah, I said it. From 3, yes.
yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna say, don't get disrespectful now.
Something to look out for also for the Celtics this year in the playoffs. If Al Horford has to play big minutes against Joel Embiid in the second round, and then go up against Giannis in the Eastern Conference Finals, that's going to be key. That's going to be key. That's why we've been resting Rob Williams as well, and Grant Williams also. He is key as well, bro. Like that nigga.
respect Batman. Respect Batman.
I mean, you're not gonna have him next year, so enjoy him for the rest of this year.
Yeah,
$18-20 million a year.
Whoever pays Grant, that's going to be.
You know it's gonna be the Portland Trailblazers.
You know what? I'm gonna be
brother.
honest. I don't know if it happens, but that should be if everything else ain't clear enough, that should be the one thing make Damian Lillard say, you know what? I'm out of here. I don't want to be here no more.
Man, if y'all remember that game they lost because Grant Williams tried to do a damn hezzy tweet, all that type of shit.
Bro, we all wanted to kill ourselves.
Like, who do you think you are?
Oh, speaking of which, I'm checking on the Portland Trail Blazers right now. 7:43 left in the fourth quarter. Know what the score is?
They blew it, didn't they?
Portland's only up 104-98.
Portland's winning?
They're
They were
winning.
up the whole time.
They were up by like 15 earlier.
Dame is not playing, right?
You said what?
Dame's not playing, right?
He's not?
They didn't shut him down yet? Or they did?
Oh,
Yes, they did.
Shoot it, Bismack. Shoot it, Bismack.
Bismack?
Biombo?
Excuse me?
Oh my god.
Damian Lillard.
Bismack Biyombo's shooting 100% from the field.
Because I remember they were saying how they wanted to shut down Dame. He played tonight, but like I remember they said they want to shut down Dame if they weren't like making any progress these next 5 games, 5-6 games.
Makes sense.
Honestly, no, it doesn't for one reason. Dame. Brother.
We're not gonna judge you if you leave.
Exactly. Like, nobody's going to judge you. We understand you want to be loyal.
Like, bro, we're gonna throw a party if you leave. Matter of fact,
Dame, Jimmy Butler, and Bam Adebayo.
shit.
First of all, that's a championship roster. But second of all, that's not happening.
Championship
Um,
roster, I don't know about.
I'm going to say this, though. And I hate to even use this analogy. Damon, the Portland Trailblazers are like the girl you've been with for all these years. They're constantly cheating on you. You continue to take them back.
So a Kardashian.
You pretty much. That's pretty much what it is right now. That's how I'm looking at you with the Portland Trailblazers right now. Nobody's gonna judge you if you just up and leave.
We're going to love you even more if you do. Know your worth, my boy.
Yeah.
Duck the grind.
I can see if they were actually trying to help the man, but they are
They're
clearly.
not.
This is what Portland's doing. They always quote unquote make it seem like they're making moves to improve the roster. Okay, yeah, they're doing something. We see right through the BS. They're clearly not doing that. Because when you see the product on the court, who thought Jeremy Grant was really going to make that much of an impact?
He tried. I think the biggest outrageous thing is bringing back Nurkic. Like, there was no reason. There was no reason to. There was no reason.
In 2023.
Like, why?
Like, at least Jeremy Graham, like, you know what? At least you tried. Like, Nurkic, though, like, you have 3 years of, like, film to show you that he is not that guy at the center position.
Mm-mm.
And they still brought him back. And they extended him for a couple more years.
Dang.
Well, at least they got Shaden Sharp.
They traded away what's his name? Ball on the Knicks now.
Josh
Former
Hart.
Laker. Josh Hart.
Yeah.
They traded away Josh Hart.
Who is happy to be in New York right now.
Mm-hmm.
Was very happy to be in New York.
Like, it just don't make any sense, man.
Ooh.
Don't make any sense at all.
If I was him, I'd have been happy to go to New York too. But I get to be in New York City, NYC. What? Sign me up for all that.
Oh my God.
The Bismack Biyombo working down low in the post.
100% from the field, by the way.
Hey, man, I'm glad he carved out a role with this scene. Bounced around in his career, was a lottery pick that should have never been a lottery pick by one, Michael Jordan.
Hey, you remember what was that? 2015, 2016 Bismack Biyombo? Bismack was
Hey, he went one game in the playoffs against Cavs. He had like 20-some odd rebounds and 9 points or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I wish I don't remember Bismack Biyombo.
Like, he probably the playoff run against like mini Lin Sandy rebounding playoff run into a contract. He had $72 million from the Magic.
That man got paid, bro.
Like, how?
The fam.
Bro, it was so bad. Like, bro, he exceeded the flagrant foul limit, so he had to sit out this first game of some match.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we don't
Oh,
know.
damn.
Bad died, I think.
Marcus got here swiftly, bro. That's funny.
He said he says iPad died. Hold on, let me see.
Swift. Mid-sentence. Jesus.
Oh, man. No, but they seriously paid Bismack Biyombo because of that one game he had against the Cavs.
That was hilarious, bro. I was like, okay, I guess we have a future Dennis Rodman here. What's going on?
Or so we thought.
Yeah.
It's funny, though, because everybody at the time at the signing that a Magic made were like, yeah, like, this is going to be a bad deal. Like, Bismack Biyombo ain't shit. Like,
Everybody named Mama knew it was going to be a bad deal. But did it matter to them? Nope.
Hey, shout out to Taylor Horton Tucker, by the way, for that tremendous game he had the other day. That man was in his bag. THT,
yeah.
Started thriving. I told him to charge that iPad.
Yeah, his junk is dead, bro.
He can use his phone.
That might be that is exactly what he's doing.
Hi.
I was about to say, Marcus, we about to get off here anyways, bro. We done
Y'all
pretty
feel-
much.
I was charging my iPad, but like it doesn't let me use the streamer at the same time. It goes down.
Oh God, what happened,
What a dunk!
bro? You
I
been
got scared for a sec.
quiet, man.
I thought Spike died or something.
That's what I'm saying.
No, Tony Brown just hammered, bro. Oh my God,
Ooh, dang.
Jesus!
We gonna do an MVP update or
Oh,
are
yeah.
we saving that?
Joel
Definitely.
Embiid has overtaken the lead from Jokic. In my
I got
opinion.
Joel Embiid.
I
It's
don't like horse race watching when it comes to awards and stuff, but Embiid probably will get it.
I expect Embiid to get it. It's time, man. It's time to reward him.
I hate
Yo,
that that's what the narrative is with him winning the MVP awards, that he should have won it. He could have won it years ago. We're just finally gonna give it to him now. But he's legitimately had a fantastic season, so I am not mad whatsoever.
y'all don't forget, bro. We got it coming up. This is what we did last year. I gotta find it, but it was one of the most fun things we did. Hold on, let me see if I can.
I think their matchup is coming up soon.
What's that?
Nuggets versus 76ers.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be huge.
Yep.
I'm still holding on. I'm still hold on to Jokic, but I do definitely think that like the national media definitely switched their opinion on Joel Embiid. So he actually now has like a legitimate chance, and I think he is the forerunner for the MVP spot right now.
Well, we can take Ja out of that list.
Hey, it's back, bro. You remember last year we did this?
The game
we
is
had first, second team. We gotta run that back this year, bro. It's back.
We can do that the next episode, like so I can make sure I get my teams right.
For sure. Yeah, I gotta think it through.
Like we get our teams right. We get the defensive player of the year, most improved player of the year.
defense player is gonna be a hard one.
Next
I think
episode.
I got my guy. I got my guy. I got my guy. Actually, not my guy. I actually hate this man, but I understand.
Damn.
I understand where he is.
I mean, dang.
Is he a 7-footer?
Yes.
Does he play in the Midwest?
What? I don't even know what division they play in.
Because that was my guy.
Well, not again.
He's a former All-Star, former All-NBA player.
Not,
Just leave it at that. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
All I need to know.
not again.
Hey, but who do you think it is?
I think we.
I know who it
Let me
is.
see. What other things did they have? They had the most clutch player. I think for me,
Most
I definitely got my opinion on that.
most improved. I'll have to wait and see on that one.
So those are just a little previews that we can get going.
Yep.
Let's see. Sixth man of the year, I feel like it's going to be really hard this season.
I don't even know about that one, to be honest.
I think
No, it ain't.
there's a case for my guy.
Ooh, I like that. But I also have another person in my 9. Actually, Miami just recently played them. I'm gonna give him a shout out next episode. He's been hooping.
I'm excited.
He's been hooping.
That's why I said no, it ain't gonna be hard to pick the sixth man of the year.
Yeah, we are going to get into that next episode.
Yeah, and Darnell, we're on the same page with that one, by the way.
What happened?
We on the same page with that one. With the
Yes. Next week. Oh, for real? Oh, that's good. I like to hear that.
We gonna reveal that next week. But,
So
yeah, with that, y'all got any final thoughts before we wrap this up?
No final thoughts for me, man. Pretty much everything tonight.
Go Owls.
Go Owls, by the way. Yeah.
no final thoughts from me. Just this has been a fantastic tournament.
Oh yes.
Yes. And
The hoop's been immaculate.
I believe they kick off the Sweet 16 tomorrow. Second, fourth.
Yeah, it starts back up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I can add this.
Tomorrow.
The Thompson twins. I think people need to look another extra look at the Thompson twins
Thompson twins.
in a negative light. In a negative light. I'm gonna leave that.
Oh,
Out
is
there.
this time for a dialogue?
I think so.
Oh
Well,
my god.
we gonna leave that out for the draft episode. But
Yes, sir.
Wait, Tennessee and FAU do play tomorrow, so
Yeah, around 9 something, right?
they are on at 8:45.
I will be awake. I will be lit.
I will be seated for that.
We will see what happens.
That's right.
This man's preying on our downfall. You are a hater.
Take a bath, by the way, if you're watching this.
For the love of God, please.
it's
Take a bath.
What the fuck is that smell?
I know it smells crazy in here.
Okay, so let's see. The Raptors lost, the Hawks lost, the Bulls got blown the heck out. And the Heat won.
And with that,
Who got the song? Jerry,
Um,
it's you.
Let me see. What I got.
didn't you say my song? Oh, Jay got the song, right?
I guess I do.
Yeah.
Dang, bro, I gotta get in my bag here. Let's do. Jeez, let's do headshots. No, let's not do headshots. Dang, man, this is hard. Let's do the thrill. The thrill by Wiz Khalifa.
All right.
I'll take it.
Yes, sir.
I'll take it. Let everybody know where they can follow you. Well, you can see it down below, but let everybody know where they can follow y'all.
Hey, man. JLamar_II on Instagram. I am Breezy II on Twitter for my backup. JBreezy II on Twitter, my main.
Marcus Davis 904 on Twitter, and if FAU wins, I'm going to be deactivated. No, let me stop.
If they lose, he's going to deactivate.
Yeah, this account stays.
That's good to hear. You can follow me Not Too Famous at all social media platforms.
You can follow me on Twitter at HWade1, on Instagram at H_Wade1. Ladies. Follow the podcast page on Twitter at The Evidence. And that, we're going to leave you. God bless. Stay safe. Take care of your loved ones. Tell them you love them every day. Take care of your mentors. Take care of your chicken. Let's see. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Marcus.
Wash your ass.
With soap and a washcloth
And a wash.
and water.
Yes, and put soap on it twice. You know, once you wash, do that after wash, and then the wash after that.
And your legs, your feet, all that. Your Jimmy and the two twins.
Yeah, definitely in the between. Definitely in the between.
Please.
And
watch
front
that.
back, front
if you
back.
got Manscaped, I
Front back.
recommend using a little bit of this.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
Right. And right now the Lakers are currently up by 10. So we'll see what happens. But that y'all have a good night. God bless y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Go Owls and light the beam.
Go Owls.
Go out. Gonna get that man a Wolves jacket.